What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk, episode 2, anime, 1997. Now, I heard it. We got the English dub. Okay, so we've changed to that. I heard it. You guys said English dub. We're going English dub. And I've been told that it's just like Monster, where there's kind of no copyright. Nobody really owns the rights to it. So you can pretty much show full audio, full visual, no watermark, no background music, no nothing. So we're going to go with it. If you're seeing this video, then it worked. If you're not seeing this video as described and you hear a background track or something over the video, know that it in fact did not work and YouTube was not having it. I still put the subtitles up just so it's easier for you guys to follow along. You might not be able to be in settings where you can blast the volume full loud. It's, you know, all this type of thing. Episode 2, though, we'll see. I enjoyed episode 1. I'm curious to see the English dubbed voices and how it translates. And just kind of what the late 90s animation is kind of able to give us as far as translations, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and hold on, let me sync it up so you guys can be fully synced up here. All right, now we're at 0 seconds. Let's get it.
Is the destiny of mankind
Let's get it.
controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
That's what they be saying. Let's actually, though, we're gonna be skipping through this, though. I'll tell you that. Any type of music could be an issue, so we're gonna pop through that. All right, cool. We're back. Okay, so these are just like YouTube automated translations. I could tell because for some reason the general, they said Wiggles and they said George instead of Charge. Close enough, though. Close enough.
As long as I stand here, none shall.
These translations are awful.
Who else wants to feel the blade of my axe?
That's Bazuso, known as the 30-man slayer,
Also known as the bear slaughterer.
Quit your dawdling, you.
Everyone's got these code names, aka Mother of Dragons, aka The Unbroken, aka...
Do it yourself.
Oh shit. And this is a young Guts here too. Pre-Eclipse. Just a young lad.
He's still a kid. Look at the size of that sword. Does that runt actually think he's gonna swing that thing around?
It's just for looks. He's gonna be slaughtered.
Is he though?
No experience.
I forgot how crazy the
Kid,
code names for all the people that we've come across.
I see you've got some balls, but you're gonna regret it when I chop your head off with my axe.
Translates so much better on
Either
paper.
way, it's pathetic that a kid like you is permitted to fight on the battlefield. There seems to be a shortage of soldiers.
Hey, we're just trying to make a living out here, man.
All the men cowards.
Ooh, I'm on your ass. All that armor and he can't fucking move. Too slow? Ooh, too slow. I'm loving these shots that they're giving us right here. Those right there? Did he say mercy? Let me split his muffin cap open real quick. Dropped his ass. That works. Simple enough.
Everyone, seize the castle. All of you, charge!
Didn't realize our opponents had anyone like that.
Must be some kind of mercenary.
Wondering which one of you is stronger?
Don't be ridiculous.
Look at him holding his...
Match for our leader. Isn't that right, Griffith?
Evacuate this fort. All right. We had a good run. 3 months isn't bad when no one thought we would last 3 days.
Hey,
True.
We helped the Fife Lord escape.
Got your money's worth for 3 months, and now it's time to GTFO. Mm-mm-mm.
Here's your
I'm curious how much we cover from episode to episode, you know? Because how many... If this ends at the eclipse, like right after it's all over, like right when it ends, before we kind of like are recovering back with Rickard. How many chapters is that when the eclipse ends? And they cover that in 25 episodes? So how many chapters are we getting an episode here?
Our contract expired today, didn't it? Seems the fighting is over around here.
Wait a minute. I will secure your position and income as well. You won't need to put yourself
It's not a bad deal.
in danger as a grunt.
Don't touch him!
Don't touch me!
He's triggered.
Don't you ever touch me.
He's triggered. That's not a bad deal, what the guy was giving him, though. Not a bad life. Won't be in as much danger. Constant income. Steady job. Oh, so we're getting, like, the Griffith thing right now. Yeah, we are. Oh, shit.
Huh?
Yep, here we go.
Someone's coming! Huh?
Y'all picked a fight with me, remember? Just, I hope you guys know this.
Huh? Hey, that's the guy who just killed Bazuso, isn't it?
What's he doing around here?
Should we go get him? He was our opponent.
That doesn't matter. The job's done.
Then again, I'm sure his coin purse runneth over. You know, he got plenty of...
That voice is the perfect thing for that piece of shit, Corcus.
Griffith, mind if we get him?
That voice is great. I hate how annoying it is.
As you please.
Hate how annoying it is.
Okay, guys, come with me. What is it? What are you laughing about, Casca?
You don't really think you'll beat him.
Ah, that's what you say, but...
I don't like Casca's voice at the moment.
supposed to defeat Bazuso and
So do we have like
I
a
won't be satisfied until I kill the Wanderer who came between me and my...
nationality for some of these people?
Ha! You'll
Because you
see.
can clearly see that like Casca's skin tone is different than everybody else's.
Oh boy, Corcus. Griffith, is it alright to leave this up to him?
I'm curious where they like, is she more like Kashawn background or what?
Just my imagination.
No, was not your imagination. Oh, Corcus.
Get him! Got it!
You're dead. You're dead. Dead as fuck. Yeah, and now you're without limb for the rest of your life. You guys did this, by the way.
God, this guy's too damn powerful.
Like, you came after me.
I did to Dan and Earl. Damn it, what is Corcus doing? Fight or get out of there.
Like, I'm just hanging out.
To get himself killed.
See? I told you so.
Just hanging out.
Casca,
Casca.
you had better go help them.
Is it Casca or Casca? I've been saying Casca for over a year. It's Casca. It's
Fine,
Casca.
I'll do it.
I don't remember. Do they? I don't remember them throwing hands at all, do they?
You go next.
Hey, regular.
Why me?
Yo, get that shit away from me.
Casca, are you backing me up?
Of course I'm not. I'm here on Griffith's order. Now, step back.
Girl, what do you want? I don't... Do they fight here? Maybe they do. I don't remember them fighting in the initial kind of like raid on Guts. I don't remember that, you know? Maybe they did.
A woman?
Yeah, now you're on your ass.
Bastard!
My God! Casca's being driven into a fire.
I love their reactions.
Except for Griffith.
His skill and the strength of his blows.
Now you're on your ass, embarrassed in front of everybody. You guys picked a. I remember this now. I hated how like they came after him. Like, you guys came after me. Oh shit! They're playing the soundtrack.
He's very strong.
Oh shit! I've been listening to this soundtrack for years. Has it been years? I don't know how long it's been. Don't worry, we don't get him now, but we will. We'll get his ass. Give it a couple years, Guts. When we run the rematch, we'll get him. The soundtrack right now is such a great addition. I remember how much I hated the early days of like him getting beat there, him joining, and everybody else.
One stroke.
What an idiot. He's no match for Griffith in one-on-one combat.
You're responsible,
What an idiot.
Corcus. I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth.
Like, we just didn't get ran up on by like 50 plus men.
How can he?
Step aside now, would you, Casca?
I hope the YouTube lets me play the soundtrack, because they don't let me play it when I put it over the panels. I cannot wait till they run the Get Back and I see it animated, because that was one of my best moments of the manga. Seeing him finally get his ass. I don't know if we'll ever get his ass again in the future. Just know that the score is 1-1, by the way. Now, if you want to count the Eclipse as another one, then okay, maybe it's not 1-1. Kid Guts. I always forget this name. I know it starts with a D. Is it Donovan or Duncan? Which one's the one that goes after Guts as a kid? And then I'm trying to catch up to think what they add and what they don't add. Casca was made to like keep him warm during this time, right? It started then. Oh shit.
Gambino! Gambino, help me! My sword is no use against this monster!
Oh, Gambino. What a proper piece of shit.
Don't talk nonsense. Don't you remember? I am no longer alive in your world. You ran your sword through my body that night.
Yeah,
I was in
had to.
agony. Then
I had to put your ass down.
Gambino, please listen, I was...
The things they could do with this with the manga in today's technology, art, and animation, man, we'd be in for such a treat. And the way that they can make a lot of the, I mean, we'll see what the apostles end up looking like in the Eclipse. Man, it could be sick. Because the thing with a lot of the 90s, like, you know, animated movies, TV shows, anime in general, Dragon Ball and stuff like that, they use a lot of like repeated like still shots, you know. You don't get the crazy choreography that you get today. But what they could do with the choreography in some of these, oh man.
black eyes.
Well, that was quick. Now we join, right?
Where am I?
Like when I say still shots like this. See how like he's been speaking for the last like 30 seconds, but like there's been no movement on screen. I honestly feel like some of the best hand-to-hand stuff I've seen. See how like none of this is movement at all? Just still. A lot of the early Dragon Ball, when they would do like the tournaments, the martial arts tournaments, they had some good hand-to-hand stuff there, and some of the Cell stuff as well. But it's like few and far in between, you know.
That guy. Black eyes.
Bitch.
Good morning. If I had my way, you'd have been left to die out there.
You guys came after me. I was just hanging out, going for a stroll.
Don't let it get to you. Casca is the restless type, always rebelling against her life as a mercenary. It's probably because she's far more skilled than the rest of us.
Is she though? Because I just gave her that
Still
work.
Can't get over that Griffith gave her the order to lie down by you for 2 whole days. You were shivering. You had lost so much blood after the fight that your body needed.
Yeah,
to be
thanks to you
warmed.
guys.
He told her it's a woman's duty to warm a man.
Did she wake you with a punch? I am Griffith. And you are?
I hate him already. What I am seeing though is we're getting
Great weapon. A bit much for me, though.
a lot of personality out of him already,
For a walk?
as I feel like we didn't get. It didn't because there was so little of him, so mysterious in the manga. And maybe he'll get colder as we get closer.
An unpleasant look in their eyes.
The Band of the Hawk.
The Band of the Hawk.
Yes. Ever heard of us?
I've heard only rumors. Band of the Hawk. The mercenary company known as Death on the Battlefield.
Death on the
They held off
battlefield.
the castle siege for 3 months when everyone predicted the castle would fall within 3 days. After that, I never figured the Hawks were composed of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you suppose Griffith is up to? He shouldn't have spared that brute's life.
Well, I assume he intends to have that guy join us.
Huh?
Rickert,
We saw with our own eyes.
Holy
how
shit.
powerful he is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a great
even
leader.
tinier than I imagined. Okay.
Never!
Everyone's
Don't
just a
be
piece of shit.
ridiculous, Rickett. He cut Earl's arm off and sent Dan to his grave. The bastard killed our comrades. I can't pretend that never happened. Isn't that right, Pippin?
Pippin speak? No, that's asking too. I was like, hold on now. Some Pippin dialogue. No Pippin dialogue.
Quite a view, isn't it?
I will say though, and maybe they have that in the Japanese.
You could have stabbed me through the heart back then. It would have been easy for you.
I
Why did you
pictured
stab me?
Griffith's English voice actor to be like a
Because I want you to join me, Guts.
to be like a Johan, you know, that kind of like soft,
I watched the
pretty,
duel between you and
ambiguous,
Bezuzo at the castle.
could be woman, could be like that type, you know. They're playing the soundtrack again. Are you guys sure I can put this up? YouTube hates when I try to play these.
But the fight was quite close.
I've only been trying for like 300 chapters.
If Bezuzo's axe had not been cracked, you would have lost your head.
Probably.
At
Hmm.
least you're honest. Judging by the way you fight, it seems you value victory more than your own life.
Of course. I gotta win.
You never
Shit, he's still
flinch
doing
an
that.
inch, even when faced with a monster like Bezuzo, or outnumbered by a gang on horseback.
You
On the
guys came after me again. I didn't
you
seek
would
that.
rather recklessly engage any opponent that crosses your path. You are certainly brave, but I believe you purposefully put your life in danger and seek the meaning of your existence by battling to preserve it.
Okay, and what are you offering me in
That's
return?
what I see. You are fascinating. I find you much to my liking. I want you to join
It's got
me,
purple
Guts.
eyes. I never noticed that. Like, I don't. Have we ever gotten a color panel of Griffith? so wild hearing the music to scenes.
Why is he telling me all this?
Their voices are way too deep for their ages, IMO.
If I say no,
You don't want to?
of course not. I refuse. Don't talk as if you know so much. What do you know about me? You've never talked to me. How could you know anything about me?
True.
Right, I don't.
Press his ass.
Feeling about you.
Lousy son of a bitch.
Oh, YouTube didn't like that.
As some kind of friend after you stabbed me. You started the fight.
He looks even more like elvish in here than in the panels.
I don't expect you'll soon forget about
I've had some of you have commented on that before because like I'm like, dang, like he looks like elf. Not elf so much in what Berserk
That's simple.
describes what an elf looks like. Like in any kind of modern adaptation, you know, with the pointy ears and the features.
I'll make a hole in your chest as big as this one when I win.
What if I win?
Do whatever you want with me.
As you wish.
We're at a disadvantage. Okay, so maybe it's not 2-1. It's more like 3-1. I forgot that there was another fight. Because we lose.
Enjoy settling things.
We lose this one too. And then we lose the Eclipse one too.
Leave us alone, Casca.
But we did end up getting him at some
No
point.
matter what, I will have what I want.
I've had enough of these bullshit.
I'd say though that's the most square one, was the one that Guts actually wins. These crazy still shots, man. What can you do? Is that how it ends? Oh, shiitake mushrooms, it's over. Alright, well that's definitely the shot for sure, I think, in my opinion. It's not bad. Again, it's pretty good, and you just kind of have to just kind of accept that it is what it is. Again, like this is 90s anime. You're gonna get a lot of shots like this. Now I don't know if that's because of lack of just having the, you know, technology to keep up with what you're wanting to put out, but you get that a lot, especially in Dragon Ball. Like they'll just pan to still shots for like 20 seconds straight, just dramatic, and then they'll show somebody else's face and their emotion. They'll show somebody else and they'll pan and they'll show, and there's like little to no movement. We've gotten that a lot here as well, but it's pretty good. I like it. How many? So they have, because it's not up to 374. I don't know the exact number of the Eclipse episode or the Eclipse chapter. Let's see if I can find that real quick. I'm trying to think how many chapters are we getting per episode. Eclipse chapter is 73. Is that it? Huh. Okay, so we've got. It's not too bad, I guess. Let's say 75. What are we getting? Like 3 to 4 chapters episode? Think. That sounds about right. And they cut it at 73. I'm curious. Well, actually, I don't know how far along they were. Why did they stop there? Is that as far as the manga was at the time that they were putting this out in the late 90s? Is that why they stopped there? I'm curious why they didn't go up to all the material that they had, but solid enough. Again, if YouTube allows it, we'll keep it like this. No watermark, no background track over the audio, and just kind of keep it there. I'm really curious how they do with the songs in the background, because I've tried those same tracks over the manga readings, and they are not a fan of that. But we'll see. We'll keep it there. Hopefully all goes well. This guy will go up Wednesday, and we'll keep it up. And then Patreon, Mob Psycho is going to be going up the same day on YouTube that these are going up. So episode 2 of Berserk will be here. Mob Psycho episode 1 is going up today on YouTube, and that'll kind of be what we do until those wrap up. I'd say when Mob Psycho ends up finishing, it's when I'll probably put the Berserk back on YouTube. So you guys will be like 13, 14-ish episodes up here by the time YouTube gets episode 2. We'll go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,